Good afternoon, Council, and everyone who's watching our City Council study session. This is, I'd like to convene the City Council study session for January the 25th. I can see that all of our council is present for this meeting. The first item on our agenda for this meeting is to review our agenda for tonight's regular council meeting. So Council, if you'd please refer to that document. I know we did have some staff presentations last week on some of these items and had a good discussion, I think, of several of the items that are on the agenda. Do you have any additional questions or any additional information you'd like to request before we proceed with that agenda tonight? Okay, thank you. I'm not seeing any. That being the case, the next item on our agenda for this meeting is current event summary and reports on meetings and conferences attended. I know you've been busy. Who'd like to start? Councilmember Luna.
Thank you, Mayor. On Thursday, I convened a HELO meeting, Hispanic elected local officials from the National League of City. We set the agenda for the year, and we are planning a robust meeting during the CC meeting, which is going to take place in March, of course, virtually. So we're looking forward to that. That's it, Mayor.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Luna. Council, other items you'd like to discuss? Councilmember Spilsbury.
Yeah, I've been doing all kinds of fun things lately these last few weeks, but I was able to attend the virtual neighborhood meeting on Thursday night. Councilmember Duff was also there. ViceMayor Duff was also there. That was really neat to see how that was run, neighborhood leaders in our community. Really awesome things going on there. And I got to go to the world famous Gus's Chicken Saturday night. So that was a really fun event and delicious food, and I'm excited what's going on in downtown Mesa.
Amen. I know Mr. Freeman was there as well, and I posted about it on social media today. That it's nice. I think I mentioned a week or so ago, someone told me the only place in the state that's opening new retail and specifically new restaurants during the pandemic is downtown Mesa, and so that's fun to see. They're a great addition. Council, other comments? Councilmember, I'm sorry. Vice Mayor Duff.
Thank you, Mayor. I wanted to report that last Thursday, I attended the Mesa Associated Government's Human Services Community Initiative Committee, and we discussed eviction prevention, and I know the city has received some funding, some more additional funding to help our residents. So we talked about best practices in order for residents to receive this assistance and ways they can find out about helping them through the eviction process if they were served. And also we talked about regional efforts to reduce homelessness. Today, there was the unveiling, the naming of ASU City Center. I'll let the mayor make the big announcement on that, but I'm super, super excited. So I have to also chime in on my excitement for that. Today, I also attended the National League of Cities Large Cities Council on strategies to secure City Hall in reflection to what happened at our Capitol on January 6th and how we can make sure that we're safe in our cities. I also want to put a shout out thank you to Mesa Fire PD for marshaling their resources to vaccinate the Mesa Public School employees. They're very thankful, and I wanted to recognize them. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Duff. I appreciate the invitation to share that exciting announcement that the ASU made this morning. I think we all know that the ASU facility in downtown Mesa is going to be, among other things, the home of the ASU Film School. We've seen in downtown Phoenix how a new building with a lot of new technology has really elevated the journalism school, the law school, the biotech school, and that's the same model that ASU is using for this facility as well. So the ASU Film School is really, mark my word, it'll be one, in a few short years, it'll be one of the premier film schools in the country. And so ASU announced today that facility will have a home, of course, here in Mesa, but also in downtown Los Angeles. And that they're renaming the film school the Sidney Poitier New American Film School. And that's such a positive message that we're sending to the community, particularly young people of color that, can be inspired by the story of Sidney Poitier, first African-American to win a leading actor Academy Award. When I heard this news, I Googled Sidney Poitier, and I've spent the weekend on a Netflix dive watching Sidney Poitier movies. And the one that he won his Oscar for was filmed in Arizona, Lilies of the Field. I recommend that everybody, find it. It's on Amazon. It's not on Netflix. I'll save you the trouble. But it's very exciting news. And that the ASU campus in Mesa is going to be home to the film school and other upper division engineering classes as well in that building. So I'm joined with ASU in just making that wonderful announcement. I think it's going to be really a point of pride in our community in perpetuity. So thank you, Vice Mayor Duff, for allowing me to make that announcement. Council, yes, Vice Mayor, I'm sorry. I'm going to get this straight, Mark. But I'm just going to go to first names. Mark, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. I was reappointed to the Public Safety and Crime Prevention Committee for National League of Cities, so I've been on that for some time, and just glad to be able to represent the city of Mesa and public safety for that. So thank you.
Thank you. That's a critical committee, Mark. We appreciate your representing the city there. Council, anything else you'd like to share before we move on with our agenda? All right, the next item on our agenda, Council, is to, well, before we do that, Mr. Brady, what does our schedule of future meetings look like?
Thank you, Mayor. At this time, we do not have anything scheduled for this Thursday study session. So our next study session will be February 4th. Thank you.
Thank you. That being the case, the next item on our agenda, Council, is to convene an executive session regarding the Smith lawsuit. Is there a motion to convene the executive session? Thank you, Mr. Luna, seconded by Mr. Freeman. We'll do a roll call vote. Councilmember Freeman.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Spilsbury.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Heredia.
Aye.
Thank you, Vice Mayor Duff.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Luna.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Thompson.
Aye.
Thank you. I vote aye as well. The motion passes. We will now close out of our Zoom meeting and go into a telephonic executive session. I think, Council, you all have a link for the executive session. And then we will, of course, reconvene tonight at 5:45 for our regular council meeting. Thank you.